to have and to hold from this day forward, for better or for worse, worse, worse.
Welcome to For Worse. For Worse, we call it's the name of our podcast. For Worse.
I know.
A-E-I-O.
I know.
It used to be My Wife Hates Me, but now it's For Worse. And the reason we don't do My Wife Hates Me, because Bonnie can't use that in the intro, because then people think she's a lesbian.
Okay. Whoa. I tried to quit the podcast.
And
This is the true
begged
story.
You? He
and
begged
then
you?
he was like, we can't quit. So then I said, let's rebrand,
Yeah.
at least, thinking he would drop the ball. Here we are. Rebranded and still fucking doing it.
Ball in hand.
Yeah, but here's the thing. This one, our other podcast, we did like 570 episodes. No guests ever.
I did it completely under duress.
Right.
Every single podcast.
I know.
No, I did it.
He doesn't know what duress means. That's the
Right.
only
No,
way I
he's like,
got away with it.
No, I was dressed.
Did she just do a pun?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
bitch.
Something you could
I
understand.
did you doing a pun.
No, I
Yeah.
see it.
You know what that
We
is?
would have got Mark on this show.
Yeah.
He was downstairs, had a baby.
All right, he had a baby.
He had a
I
baby.
heard, this is what I heard Rich go, oh, is it the famous Mark Norman? I was like, ew, is this the kind of like,
I was just obviously
I
being.
know. Yeah, you wanted to ask him to come on the podcast.
No, I didn't. I wanted to ask him about his baby. I didn't know he had.
Oh, really? You have to like
What am I supposed to say?
gas him up so you can talk about his baby?
Yeah.
Well, he knew I was kidding when I said the thing. Do you understand? You don't get me, do you?
I saw that you were networking. I liked it. I said,
fine.
oh, I didn't know that's a skill that he had.
Right.
There it is.
And still was interested
I've
in
been
That's
a
cool.
networker from day one.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
there's nothing. What I've learned in our 99 years of marriage is there's nothing this man can't do.
Right.
Even if he in front of you fails doing it, like one time he said he could do a handstand, he failed doing it right in front of me.
Yeah.
It was just that one time he couldn't do it, and he
Right.
can do it, and he won't do it again.
Okay.
but he can.
I can
But he
easily do it.
fails well.
Yeah,
That's a skill. Failing well.
I can do it. Some people fail up.
Yeah, I know.
but
You know
you're,
what?
Some people are better when they bomb.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good, dude.
Let's not talk about Los Angeles comedy.
Oh, my bad.
Here's
Especially,
I have like a 3-part question for you.
Okay.
All right, because I've watched
It's
you.
a lot of parts.
I know.
No, I've watched you on clips of Wild and Out, which
Yeah.
you
Oh,
always
He
kill.
formulated this in the car. So.
Oh,
I
okay,
didn't
cool.
formulate. I was thinking about
You
it.
just
Oh, you had numbers all around you.
yes, yeah.
Yes.
He was like,
Rain Man.
You know what? I'll fucking
Carry the
knock
one.
you out.
but why
Whoa.
you get so mad when other people are having fun?
Well, I'm trying to, because you're.
But just wait a second. We got a fucking hour-long podcast to do. You can take a break. Oh, let's let them have a little fun. That seems enjoyable.
There's gonna be a
Now,
lot of riffs.
When there's a down moment, let me get back in there.
Yeah.
But just to have this
Oh,
overreaction,
Hardy har.
it's
It's fun.
weird.
Okay. Fun time's up for now.
Okay, all right, there, Jack.
Okay, for now.
Okay.
I know.
Okay, so we'll
Okay,
be
here's the
serious.
thing.
We'll be serious. Part 1.
What
Art-
I
This is like one of those. This podcast may have to be broken down into, episodes.
Right, part 1.
what do you mean broken down that?
Because this is like part 1 of a documentary series on what you're about to ask her.
What are you doing?
I'm undoing this. I'm hot.
Well, it's because you're wearing that fucking horrible furry coat.
I like this.
It is
I
furry.
like this jacket.
I don't like
it's
it. I told her not to wear
expensive,
it.
and when I
think
wear
it's
it,
cool. I think both of you guys have cool clothes on.
Well, you think that's cool? I mean,
Yeah.
he told me not to wear it. I wore it
expensive.
anyway.
How much?
Right.
When my husband says, "Don't you dare," I say, "Who's
Oh.
gonna stop me?"
I say, I'm going to dare.
Sorry, that's what I should have said.
Oh, aren't we just like the little team?
I don't know. Maybe.
Like Bonnie and Clyde.
Maybe.
Okay.
For the worst.
All right.
Okay, how much did you pay for it?
This
Expensive.
jacket, I don't know, but
What's
You
the
said it's
brand?
Expensive.
I don't know.
It looks like a thrift store.
It's not. It's like a
whole thrift store?
$300 fucking jacket.
How much?
Like 300, three
That's
bills.
nothing.
Stylish. I like the colors. A little orange, a little burnt sienna.
That's because you have orange hair.
Yeah, so
It matches
look.
you.
I'm rubbing off on Bunny. Mm-hmm.
Okay, part one.
Yeah, I'm waiting for my big cue.
Well, no, anyhow, it doesn't matter.
No, let's
I
go
was
part
thinking
one.
about this, not part one.
You did. You said it's a 3-part question.
Well,
part
it's
one.
a couple part. Yeah, maybe. Because when
You can come
I
up with
used to
3
watch
parts.
her a
We've
while
built
now.
it.
Right.
We've now done a whole marketing campaign
Yeah.
on this podcast that it's
People
a
are waiting.
3-part.
Yeah, like you can get all access pass for
Yeah.
all the parts. You can buy one part.
Yeah. You want to know all the parts to this question? You're going to have to stay tuned.
Yep.
Oh, that almost sounded like Trump. I'm getting it.
That was good. Stay tuned. I can't do it.
oh,
That's one of the best 3-part questions. No,
No.
I've lost it.
why don't we just call this episode agreeable?
Okay. You're disagreeable, so that's, I
I'm
guess,
not
ironic. Go ahead with your what?
So now,
part.
when I used to watch Very Funny on Wild and Out.
Thanks, I
okay?
appreciate it.
Now, because growing up, not growing up, but in the business, I
He
did,
grew up watching you.
no,
Wow.
You know, the house
I gotta look at the math thing. Some sort of quantum physics thing.
no. Listen, when I used to do a lot of urban rooms, now I'm seeing if it's the same thing with that. Urban rooms, you got like 15, 20 seconds to prove yourself
Yeah.
and be funny.
Mm-hmm.
And every show, it was a new audience. Now with Wild and Out, after a couple times, did they not like, oh, who's this white girl? They knew who you were after you were on it a couple and you were accepted, or did you have to prove yourself every time?
All right, part one.
I know. I feel
now
like
asked.
this is like 60 minutes for me.
No, do you feel like you had to prove
It
yourself?
took a
every
second.
time?
I would say it took 4 seasons.
Get out.
What?
I would say it took 4 seasons. Yeah,
Wow.
because it was like my first season. I did really well,
Yeah.
and at the end of the season, they were like, "You're awesome." Came back for the second season. Felt like I started at 0 again.
How many
I felt like I
episodes
was
a
clawing
season
away
were you
still.
doing about?
So there's 30 episodes that we film in this season.
Yeah,
First season I did 16.
a lot.
A lot for
That's a lot.
a newcomer.
Yeah.
Who they look at the newcomers and they're like, "You'll get 2 episodes
Yeah.
to prove to us why we hired you."
Wow.
Very basketball coach vibes.
I would hate it, honestly. I feel like it would be so too intense.
I don't think I could do it now.
Really?
I'm glad I got it when I did,
Well-
like younger, like, "Oh, I'll do anything.
Right.
This humiliation program works for me."
It's the thing too. When I did Def Jam, I look back. It was 25 years ago or something.
Mhm.
First of all, they made me wear Russell Simmons clothing. They go wear Fat Farm. So I had
Yes.
and
Yes.
even though I grew up in that type of environment, I did pander too much. I'm out doing this shit, which I would never do now. I'd just be sitting down talking.
Right.
But you look back 25 years, I was only doing comedy for 15 something years. So I pandered. But it hurt. Like I thought being the first white guy in Def Jam, I would call clubs and, hey, I did Def Jam. And they were like, well, we don't use Def Jam acts, really. Back then.
Right.
There were
Right.
white clubs. They go, well, we don't, and that's not what we do.
Yeah.
And,
Def Jam, we need people who can hear.
yeah, So I would think you didn't go from that and do urban rooms, did you?
I didn't.
Wait, is this part 2?
This is part 2.
Yeah.
Part 2. Okay.
Yeah.
Part 1 is correct. I wasn't. I got
Immediately
and there's a
accepted.
delay in when the episodes come out. So when I filmed my second season, the audience had no idea who I was. So
And
so
can
it was
I
like
just do a 1A here?
absolutely
And I hope this isn't one of your questions, but you wrote all your own material.
yes,
Right.
correct.
That is crazy.
Yeah, it's kind of like because I used to do roast masters
Right,
and stuff.
Right.
You did roast battle too. Did I ever at the stand? Did you ever
Yes,
do roast battle?
you definitely judged one of mine.
Did I?
Did I ever judge
I
you?
think when I was, I don't think you did.
Oh, okay.
I think you were on one time when I went against Karen Margolis.
Oh,
Maybe
I definitely voted.
eons ago.
I mean, I like her, but I definitely voted for you because
yeah,
I would know.
because she called me SpongeBob Square Butt.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, it is pretty funny actually, but it really crickets.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Michael Che was like, "I hated both of y'all."
Whoa.
Yeah, I
hilarious.
know.
So you didn't.
I didn't forget that.
So you didn't
I
do-
said some horrible things to people though, and I think
Yeah.
back.
Me too.
But I didn't
Yeah.
think of.
Yeah.
I thought of like saying the funniest thing I could say. I didn't really think about like, oh, that.
Me neither.
I didn't care if you were good or bad. I would just say the thing that
You were
I
trying
thought
to
was
be
going to get a
funny.
big
You're thinking
laugh.
of jokes
Good.
about them in your
Yes,
head. You
yes.
just want to get
Yes.
the audience to be like, funniest judge.
Right.
I mean-
I had my own competition happening.
Yes. And it's actually harder than
What
what
did
you're
you say
doing.
to the guy
Yes.
with brain damage?
Oh,
Wait,
Gave
what?
him the bell. Some guy with brain damage.
Oh my God.
She rang the bell
no,
on him.
Hilarious.
this was a different thing. This was for
Ron Bennington.
They
Okay.
did a thing where you had a bell and they would like open micers and they
Yeah.
would go, and when you didn't like it anymore, you would ring the bell.
I kind of remember that.
So there was a guy with brain damage who made it all the way through, and then everybody gave him good whatever, and then he did an actual speech of like heartfelt, like, listen, it took me a long time. It took me a long time to get up here and do it and have this whatever. Bing, bing, bing. I gave him the bell.
Boo.
But I got a big laugh. It was really funny.
Yeah, because you're doing.
And now where is he now?
And yeah, exactly.
So you didn't.
Yeah, well,
What happened to
more
him?
than just the brain is damaged.
You didn't do urban rooms after that show.
Well, let's see. Wild 'N Out came out during COVID, so there's a
Oh.
weird thing that
Oh, you
happened.
couldn't
where
capitalize on it.
I went into
fully.
Yeah, but-
2020 thinking I'm the next
But even 4
Mikey
seasons.
Day.
Mikey
You're doing
J.
Yeah.
You're doing 4 seasons. After every season, you didn't at least go into 1 or 2 clubs, or
It was I did so 2 seasons were filmed before COVID. Both of those seasons came out during COVID.
Oh,
And then we filmed a 3rd season during in June 2021. That's when we came back and we did
Right.
like a COVID season where the only audience members were other cast members.
Right,
And they were all 8
right,
feet apart.
Right.
All sorts of crap. And the show got canceled
Oh.
at some point because Nick Cannon.
was that anti-Semitic?
Yeah.
Did you find him anti-Semitic when you?
No, it sounded more like a guy who just got on Reddit, like a high schooler who
Right,
just got on Reddit. and
right.
was like,
He's like, I now
Yeah.
know all this.
yeah, he's like, I'm Republican. And
Yeah.
He's not Republican. He's,
I was saying like
yeah.
a high schooler who's like, I read all this stuff.
Yeah.
Just kind of, I don't think so. No,
You didn't find but you're not a Jew, so you can't really tell.
I can't. And I didn't know that much about all the stuff between
Yeah.
the blacks and the Jews, to be honest.
There is no
Until
stuff.
that came out.
There is no stuff.
There's no stuff, but there's, like when Nick Cannon posted that, all the castmates were like, you spoke your truth.
Well,
So
and they're all
very
young.
confusing
Yeah,
place
what
for
did
me.
you do?
They're all
Yeah.
young and whatever. I don't want to get into politics.
Yeah, I didn't. So that is to say that then it got canceled.
Good.
Then when it came back for my 4th season, that's when they were like, what happened? I got lucky. COVID vaccine was required to do
Oh.
the season. No one wanted to get it.
Oh, except you. You're
Except
like,
me and like
you're like, boop,
bunch of
boop, boop,
yeah.
boop.
18 boosters.
But
So
wait,
I can go. No, I'm kidding.
But isn't that wild? I was doing a show at that time too for Netflix. I mean, I was producing it, and there was people that had an opportunity to be on that show that wouldn't do it because they
Mhm.
wouldn't get the vax. Which
Yeah.
at the time I was like, "Are you insane?"
I was like, are you insane?
"Yeah," but now I'm like, maybe they were. Right.
I know. Because now I'm like, I can't remember anything.
I have psoriasis.
Where did that come from?
so
3
so
weeks
you're-
after the vax.
Sus as fuck.
now in clubs, regular.
Oh, right.
clubs.
So then after that, it was
Yeah.
kind of this weird thing where I got these agents. They threw me out kind of too early, but then while I was out kind of too early, Wild 'N Out started popping off.
yeah.
Then ticket sales started going up. But there was a preemptive sort of like when you look at your ticket
Uh-oh.
sales and it's like 2, 7,
Uh-oh.
50.
Wait.
You're like, wow, 15 on Saturday?
Well,
Because
clubs will
they
be
just
like,
start sending you out
we
to like,
we still have a lot of tickets. It's like, well, you got to sell some. I got to do everything.
on.
clubs ticket sales are slow. Shut the fuck up. You pay for the room anyhow, so don't.
anyhow, so fuck
Yeah,
off.
so fuck off. They wait till Thursday or
I know.
Friday to get their free tickets.
I
that
know.
You've been doing for 15 fucking years.
I
I just worked a
know.
club that doesn't paper, and I made a major bonus. The last 3 clubs I did, I made bonuses because they don't paper.
exactly.
Once they start papering,
Yeah.
that's their fucking problem.
Agreed. And I'm a pretty big last minute sale, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
What should I do tonight? Oh, I know her.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, she
Yeah,
looks
people-
familiar.
Oh, look, the tickets are $1.
And you get a mix audience.
They would have paid 40. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of couples.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We love it. You love Wild 'N Out.
yeah, but that's most
We watch She Loves You.
most clubs are a lot of
Most
clubs
most
are couples.
most places are.
Because I
couple
scan the
group,
audience
yeah.
to see if there's anyone I could bang, and they're always couples. you
Always
know?
coupled up.
Yeah.
They are always, but that's America. A lot of people are coupled up.
This is a part of the podcast where I remind Rich that I'm his wife.
Right. He needs that daily little knock knock.
And yeah.
No, I don't. I just you look out.
The fact that he just went, no, I don't.
I don't.
That's more concerning than the first thing that you said to me.
Then him scanning
you're
the
like,
crowd for someone to bang.
I scared the crowd. No, I don't.
No one out there.
I don't. That's the part.
Well, I'm just telling
You think I thought you did?
most people look around to see who's in the audience.
Yeah, but not for people to bang. Men are so wild. Men are just
wild and out.
wild.
We're having fun again.
Wildin'.
The thing is, you're not out. You're closeted. You're wild and closeted.
Hey, boom. Wildin' in the closet.
Okay,
Yeah.
so now
Is that better? Thank you for
you
that.
It's
Thank you for helping
So
me.
necessary.
you're
I have a tag for you.
you're doing these clubs.
Yes.
Okay, like
yes.
I pretty much booked myself for years. I've had,
Remember we said this podcast was about like dating.
We're gonna get to that.
No, it's
Like-
fine.
Well,
it's
there's,
fine.
I'm dating my touring. I'm dating the road. I'm dating the road.
as,
dating
as,
the
as a
road.
female
toxic.
comic,
He's
as a
abusing
female
me.
comic.
Oh, here we go.
You don't have
Tit size.
as a skirt going on stage.
Oh.
You guys hit on you after the
As a
show.
bro- no, they know.
What do
They
you
know through my
what?
act.
That you're
it's
lesbo?
not going to work
No.
out. Yeah.
No,
I'm
they-
fucking gay.
It's sloppy.
Yeah.
They know
Oh fuck
something-
yeah, but it's gonna be sloppy.
It's going to be bad.
They don't hit on you. You got. I mean,
Really, no.
But men
I'll
didn't
give
used to
them-
hit on me either.
No, they go before the show. I'd love to buy you
Yes,
a drink when you
yes.
come to Dallas after the show.
No, there's like one
Yeah.
guy in a turtleneck.
Yeah.
Well, I thought that you were very good.
hmm
Uh,
Yeah, it's always the guy with feedback. Oh, big comedy
Yes.
fan.
Have you
Yes.
been in?
Love
A,
Norm.
yes.
have you been in a long-term relationship as a comic?
Yes.
Long-term.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa, why are you so aggressive?
Long term.
Long term. Now, when I say long term, are we thinking the same thing?
Long.
Well, I'm not talking a couple months here. I'm talking long.
Yes, we're talking years
term.
plural.
Why am I aggressive? I'm not.
You go,
aggressive.
okay.
Long term.
You go, have you been in a relationship long term? Okay,
Yeah.
right there was a little on the edge of aggressiveness. But then she goes, yeah, you go, long term.
Long term.
Like, why? Why are you like this?
Like what?
He's nervous.
I'm not-
It's because he watched all my clips, and I was like, "There she is."
Yeah, you might be right. He's
She looks way bigger
standing
than
the
the
other
screen.
side of the table right now for
I know.
girls he can fuck.
Yeah, right. He's like looking at the producers. Who's here? Any producers fuckable? No, it's Danny.
I told him I'd give him a little BJ in the car on the way home. He said, no, that's dangerous.
Yeah.
Come on, you don't have a self-driving car?
No. Try to fucking stay in your lane as you're getting bit.
Yo.
Whoa. We're just having fun.
You ever put something in your mouth, like a sandwich that's
Yeah.
too big to bite?
Yeah. You're like,
Can't bite it?
Ah,
Yeah. Well,
well,
that's
yeah.
not the case here.
no, that's sort of like yeah, like a little the end of a joint.
Nibble, nibble.
I wish it was nibble. I don't know why I said that, but
I've never bit you. Let's come clean here.
no.
My reputation is at stake.
Yeah, we don't want people thinking Bonnie.
I don't bite.
No, you don't bite. Scrape is different than bite.
Have I ever scraped? Have I ever scraped not on purpose? Have I ever scraped not on purpose?
No, but you use your hands and cheat to try to.
Oh, come
finish it
on.
off.
That's you guys love that.
Cheat.
Every time you add a hand to a beach, oh, for you.
Yeah.
You guys are like that. Cheating?
I've been taught get it as wet as possible.
Yeah.
And then every once in a while use your hand because
Like
you
a-
can get a lot more
And with
pressure in there.
Agreed. And with the mouth,
Turn, mouth.
boom.
Turn.
Yeah.
No, when my
Or
father,
mouth plus
I mean, I'll do a little mouth.
little
my
air.
father
Yeah.
taught me. He said,
When
no,
my uncle, he said, one finger up in the ass is enough.
Yes.
So
Any
you-
more and you'll have leakage.
have you ever gone out and no names or whatever,
Right.
with a comic in
All right. Again,
I have
let's-
dated comedians. Is that
let's-
what you're trying to ask me?
Yeah.
Let's sit back
Have you
a little
ever-
bit and just ask in a normal way.
Yeah,
Have you ever?
comics. I've dated comedians.
Is it?
It's fine. You
Do
know,
you
it's regular.
compete? Do you feel like?
Oh,
you-
they're not
no.
on my level.
No, it's always good to get somebody. Yeah,
Just
There you
No,
go.
even if they
that
were
is-
on my level, they're not on my level. You know what I mean?
You're at a whole.
I'm
nother
not. I'm
level.
not competing with. No. I'm a different.
I'm a different
I'm different.
animal.
I'm a different. They don't even get it. No, I don't compete because it's. I'm pretty like. I can only control my own path.
Where you start?
What's a guy gonna? What's he gonna do?
Eckhart Tolle.
That's right.
Sheesh.
Where did you start comedy not
In New York,
In New York.
Marcus
Yeah.
Aurelius.
Yeah.
What?
something. Fortin.
Jim Fortin.
Okay.
Wait, do you listen to Jim Fortin? No.
Yeah, I do because you and Allie told me about it.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's so funny. 'Cause
Yeah.
I was like, wait, Jim Ford.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we might have, but anyway, hilarious.
Whatever. I listened to him
I love
today
it.
and haven't listened to him in so long.
Yeah, you're like, 10 more episodes.
He's so funny to listen to. He's got a slight lisp, but he's
A
like,
little bit of a list. And you can
and
tell
he's-
he's like,
yeah, he's always like talking about a shaman that he knows.
oh, yeah. He's always, when I visit my shaman, I ask him directly, am I on the path of least resistance? He looked at me and said, if you are asking that, you are not on the path of least resistance.
What's a shama?
A shana. A sauna.
It's one of those
Shauna.
girls you're looking for the
Yeah.
after the show.
Oh, yeah. Young little lady, can I see your ID?
Oh, you guys go for a while. I'm already burnt.
What? Yeah, because you're like you.
I'm just asking questions. I
I
always
know because
wanted
in
to
the
know.
car you were like going over. You
No, I didn't
asked
go.
her
I
to-
said I have a couple questions to ask her.
Do
about
you
what
guys
I know.
compete?
I
Can I
feel-
ask that?
No, because we're too
Do
different.
you look at him? Do you look at him? How do you get that spot at the stand?
How do you get that what?
How do you get that downstairs spot at the
Oh
stand?
yeah. How's he doing?
No,
more-
I'm trying to work my way out of
I'm not.
out of all clubs.
Me too. This weekend I made a resolution: get out.
I
Get
almost
out.
today.
Yeah, of the repetitive
cycle.
rigmarole of road gigs.
Okay, so
You know,
I
the
The
almost
treadmill.
The treadmill.
Ironic.
When you go back to a club for the third, fourth time, that's when I'm like, I got to do something else
well
Right.
today,
or mix it up. Mix it up.
okay,
mix it
but
up.
when you come back the third time, do you see it getting better and better?
I see myself getting better, but I don't see any changes in my like career at all.
No, but
I don't know how
like
to
the
explain.
audience
I don't-
is
Yeah,
you're
but-
getting more people. You're getting
Yeah,
more fans
yeah.
in.
There are a couple misses where you're like, damn, I fell off in Grand Rapids.
Right.
But it's also
Oh,
places
fuck
like Grand
Michigan.
Rapids. I know.
oh,
But you know, places like that good clubs,
I
like
like Michigan.
you'll be like, damn, I saw a lot better.
Right.
So
Well-
that is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Today
But-
I almost
Yeah.
there was a club owner. I might have told this
So
story.
he wanted us to just take over for a little while, which we did,
Right.
and now
he's
he'd
back.
like to come back.
Oh,
Hey, that's enough.
I'll be leading.
Long term.
Long term.
Look at you.
Long term.
Look at you. It's like twins.
Long term.
What?
Like a chant at
Yeah,
a
you just
homecoming
call-
game.
I almost and I didn't do it because I have a program and I know the difference between right and wrong. And when you act the way you want to act, then that person thinks, "Oh, I'm living rent free in their head."
Right.
But okay, a club owner called me to work his club, and I couldn't do the date. I couldn't do. I said down the road, and I already did the club once before, so and I couldn't do it. He goes, all right, we'll set some. So then I text him. He goes, let me get back. He never gets back to me. I go, doesn't get. I go, you called me.
Yeah.
You called me. You called
And I was
me.
like,
Call you.
can I call you back?
And then I know somebody that worked the club recently, so I text him. I go, hey, a friend of mine had a good time. What do you say? And he won't get. And so he's not getting back to me. So today I didn't write this, but in my head I go, it behooves me that you reached out to me.
It
Bills.
Behooves, isn't that a good word to use?
Okay.
Or I'm confused why either one.
I'm confused why I'm at the behest of
Behoove,
you.
behoove makes you wonder.
No, it
What's
doesn't.
behoove mean?
It means it helps you.
It would
Help me to know. Let me finish.
Oh.
Okay.
That, and I don't write these things. I think of them, but you want to.
But where
That
did the word behoove come from?
I just threw that in just now. I wasn't going to
It was
use
like for us.
because I wouldn't be able to spell it correctly. So
I was like so worried about it. I was
no.
like, wow.
So I,
Why are you using behooves in your correspondence?
so I was gonna.
You said that to a club owner?
Well, how dare you?
So
I
it
dare.
baffles me that you got a hold of me, and and now you won't return my text. And the only thing I could think of is because you're a cunt and a coward. Now you have a reason not to get back to
So
me.
this,
I
though-
want to say this, so now he has
Hello,
a
like
reason.
someone else
Hilarious.
starts talking. You just take a beat. You can. Other people can interrupt. It's fine. Just
You're teaching me how to do.
no, but you just barrel through.
I had to get through it before you jumped in and
Yeah.
I'm
You guys were playing a little
curious.
tug of war
I-
there.
I need to know. Did you send that email?
I would
No.
never do that.
Oh,
No,
you just-
in my head I want to, but
You've done.
I
it
never do
before.
because then I'm
No.
I'm paranoid. They're all in a little group chat with
They
each other.
are.
Yeah, I'm not doing.
no. What I do say is what I do email, and I go, by your lack of response, it looks like you want to move forward. Can I bring my own middle? I say that, but that's not mean. If
Let
they
me
don't
know
laugh,
where the hotel is.
if they don't laugh at that, who gives a fuck?
Agreed. Yeah.
And let me
Wrong
tell you
industry.
something. They do all talk together, but it doesn't matter. If you start selling,
It doesn't
They
matter.
all
Yeah.
talk-
No, it doesn't matter.
it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. None of it matters.
doesn't
It
matter.
really doesn't.
Bunch of freaks.
It is because I've seen club owners come and go, and just like comics come. The long game.
Yeah.
The long game. You see what I'm saying, right? Do you understand?
Some of them been for years.
I don't know what you're saying.
What do you guys think about when a club owner hangs out in the green room the whole time?
Ugh.
Right?
Worst.
I had that.
Well, there's 2 club owners I really like. No,
Okay.
there's like 5 I really like.
Okay. I would be surprised if the one I'm thinking of is on your list, but keep going.
I like Corey in Rhode Island.
No, don't do this.
Oh,
Do yourself a favor and not do
True.
this.
Good
Why,
point.
Do
so I'll
not
leave
do a
somebody out?
list.
Good point.
Yes. The whole rest of the podcast, you're going to be like, oh, and blankety blank. Oh, and blankety blank.
Right.
And
the
pretty
people
soon it's going to get to the people that aren't booking you. You'll be like, I did like him. You'll
Right.
Okay, let's do people
Right,
I don't
Patrick.
like. Can we do people I don't like?
No, you don't need
Oh,
to
yeah,
do
sure.
any of them at all. Just the mere fact that you've been in a situation where you like the club owner tells
Right.
me a lot about you. I've never been in that situation myself.
What?
I've
There's
never
some that are very nice.
Okay.
It doesn't matter if they're nice. I don't feel like hanging out and talking to club owners.
I
just don't
think
feel
I
like
think
it.
the green room should be reserved for me to prepare to talk for an hour.
Yeah.
Who prepares? What do you do?
It doesn't matter what I do. I should have my
Right.
time
Oh, I
alone.
thought you meant like talking for an hour in the green room. No, you
Oh,
meant like
no, I meant,
preparing.
get ready
go.
to put on a little show.
Right.
But if
right.
you're gonna, so is Buffalo your home club or
Yeah.
bitch? I'm on my phone.
Right.
So if you are gonna be in the green room the whole time, it should be a legal thing where you have another room
You have clubs.
where I can go.
I don't work clubs with green rooms. So no.
Right. I forgot that you're at Willie McBride's.
I
Where is
hate
that?
a place that it's
I
like
heard
all
of
the
that.
comics are sitting in that table in the
Hoboken.
back. It's like
I never did.
I was just trying to do a Jersey reference for you.
Oh, someone just asked me to do Hoboken on a.
I know. I think
some
they
guy.
started a little.
I did that room. I think it's really
Yeah,
good.
he said.
I think
he
I've
goes,
done it before.
People think, well, Bonnie did it. Well, Bonnie and I do different things.
Right.
I was actually just reached out to by the owner of Willie McBride's in Branchburg just to booking a show there.
What did he? Wait, what was that?
They're doing shows, I think.
Willie McBride's in Branchburg, not the Hoboken one.
Oh,
the other one they
what's-
wanted.
What
But
is-
Hoboken,
You're-
Helium, I think, is running that.
Ugh.
Oh.
Wait.
We're on camera.
Oh. Wait, there's a room in Branchburg? That's right by my house.
Oh God.
I know, I'm not doing the show there though. They asked.
Okay,
Why?
word.
I don't want to do
Oh,
it.
they
anymore.
want to do one there? Oh.
Rich is gonna go. I'll book it.
I'll book it.
Book myself.
Yeah.
No, it's right next. It's the town next to ours.
Mhm.
So, anyhow, why don't you two guys do some of the podcasts as a 40s lady?
Oh, that'd be fun.
Well, I don't know how to do it.
But of course I could try. I suppose it's a microphone, right? Ooh.
I literally can't think of one fucking thing to say. I'm
Me too.
terrible at improv.
And then when I wake up at 3 a.m., well,
yeah, just like
5 million
writing
words.
it out.
Do you ever,
Next time I'll be ready.
Next time I'll say, oh, good.
do you have
Good. I've been waiting for the liverwurst to go down in about 2 cents.
do you have fights in your head with?
Oh, yeah.
That,
you, and this is why I set it up for you again.
It's always
My cat's like, the fuck?
do you lay and go? This is what I should have said, or this is what
Yeah.
I would say. Or,
But I know you can go back. Most things that if I could go back, I would have laughed instead of giving any reaction
Right.
to that person.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
you can't. The thing in life is, if you react for every action,
Marcus
there's an
Aurelius.
equal and possible reaction. So
Newton's
Newton's law of physics.
physics.
I quit school, but I know that.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Did you go to college?
Yeah.
Where?
Sue
Wait,
me.
it's again you're doing it.
What?
Where?
Did you go to college? Where?
I don't know. I feel like I'm speed dating.
Oh,
What? Why are you so aggressive? Oh, how about this? Like, where'd you go to
Oh, you
college?
want to just go, yeah. where-
Where was? Oh, interesting. Isn't that cute? Okay,
Very gentle.
interesting. Yeah.
Oh,
A very-
SUNY, that's a state. Anybody can get into that one, right?
But-
Yeah, they can. True.
What is wrong with you?
It's
all good.
I'm just
It was
asking.
years ago.
It was years.
It's not that. It's just like your social abilities are just sliding off a cliff, man.
Oh, I'm
It
talking.
definitely is like a special needs child.
He is the worst.
Like, Rich.
Like, because you know why? Things that used to be funny and like get him attention, people just stare at him now.
I don't try to get attention.
Mm.
It comes.
Yeah, people go. Yeah, if anybody, literally, you're talking to anybody under 50, they're like this to you.
Really?
Yeah,
They're like looking at me like, are you his nurse?
Yeah,
Or
caretaker.
should you be doing something?
He doesn't get it.
He hits me if I say anything.
Yeah.
I never hate you.
The fact
It's
that you
crazy. You have
say
to like
these
be
things
so adamant,
crazy.
so
I don't want you to put
defensive.
that out there.
Then make a joke and be
Then don't
funny.
do it.
And stop hitting me.
Don't put it out there.
Yeah. That's why he
tell
started
people?
wearing rings because I stopped flinching at his
Right,
bare
I
hand.
know.
I still have 3. I
Got to
took
put some
them.
metal on there.
So-
I'm a headliner, baby.
Yeah, bitch.
So listen. Do you have beef with any comics? Do you have any
Oh.
beef?
I don't think I have beef.
No.
I don't have beef.
Was that the only relationship question that you wanted to ask?
Oh no.
Yeah, ask me anything about dating and guys and
You go ahead. That's what we're here
What do you
for.
rock? Ask me what I like in a man. We want people to say, "Oh, this is
What's your longest relationship?
6 months.
3 years,
3
bitch,
years.
6 months. How fucking dare you?"
Did you live
comic?
together?
I lived with this guy
Did you think you were going to marry him?
for a little bit. Yeah,
You did.
In his house or your house?
Did you ever?
we moved into a place together.
Oh,
We
really?
looked for a little apartment.
What, in
signed
your
the lease.
20s?
Yep.
And
I was
so were you
27
like?
when we started dating? 26 when we started
Okay.
dating. 30,
Oh,
my
so
30th
then you're
birthday. I
like-
said, I think I'm done with you.
oh
out.
shit!
I don't know. I think I grew out of it.
And he
That's
wasn't
when
a
I.
comic,
That's
though.
when I quit my long-term relationship too.
You
was-
kind of start. I was looking at him while he was sleeping and thinking, I can't.
I was
That's
like,
why we have separate bedrooms. So
Yes,
I
she
thought-
can't do that.
I thought it was like I stayed in it because I thought 30 was like old, and I was like, oh
Right.
god, I don't want to be single and
Yeah, I know.
old.
You're like, "Ugh, well, what is out there for me?
Oh god, and then I was like, oh, who cares? And then I was so happy. Then I went. And then I had what do you call it? Like a
Yeah, Renaissance, rebirth.
yeah.
Yeah, you wake up every day with a little pep in your step.
You're like, I did not know it could be like this.
Yeah, you can run the world yourself.
Yeah.
Make your own. You don't have to text someone, hey, doing this. Hey, doing this. You just do it.
Well, he was really jealous too, so I got a TV show, and I
Really?
remember he wouldn't come to the premiere, and I was like, all this shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Bitch ass. I will say every comedian I dated has been supportive.
Oh, good.
I never dealt with that. Like,
Yeah.
I did with hookups a little bit. Like,
supportive.
Fuck.
What they're gonna?
it's so annoying. Like how how funny you are.
Oh
They're
god.
supportive. They're gonna come to you at New York Comedy Club. That,
No, I just mean like you
Oh.
tell them something and they're like, awesome.
Something good.
They're not like,
yeah.
well, I should work harder too. Then.
Right. Right. What about
Bullshit.
me?
Fuck. Like I'm never gonna get booked there. Fuck.
Right.
Fuck. I should circle back about my thing.
Yes. I hate when people do that.
Yeah.
I don't do that. We've both had great careers since we met each other.
Agreed. Thriving.
Right. And I would say I'm very supportive.
So
Like I'm always giving you pep talks, don't you think? You even get
no.
mad sometimes when I give you a pep talk.
Well,
Really?
Sometimes.
Yeah, he'll
says,
get
you
mad.
Seriously, I just want to be mad.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be
Pepped.
pepped. Exactly. He's tough. He's tough. Rich is hard. He's an emotional roller coaster. You can see. Look at him.
You're a psychopath.
In what way do you think?
Just when you get up,
When
So
I
when
get
you-
up, what do I do?
you just first of all you'll come downstairs 10 complaints in a row.
No,
And
that's
yes.
absolutely not true.
Yeah,
What
there
are the
has been.
complaints? What are they?
Okay. Open the shades, feed the cat, do this, do that. I mean, like just dumb things that I do anyhow. Oh, look at the lock you put on the door. Look at that. You
No,
can-
okay, that started as a joke that got serious.
Oh, that's interesting. Usually it's the opposite.
Yeah. No, that happens
No,
with Rich
it
a lot where
Yeah,
I think
a
we're having
joke
a
that turns
light-hearted
serious?
conversation and then he turns dark and starts to really defend
Speaking of
himself.
dark,
and then you go,
is
oh,
Wild
well,
and
I
Out
thought we were
coming
like
back?
fucking
Speaking
around.
of dark,
It's Wild and Out.
speaking of the Black Squad,
First of all, I think we get along pretty well lately. We don't fight as much.
Right,
as
you
we
called me a psychopath, so I'm asking, what
Well,
is
you
the
do.
psychopath about?
I can't really pinpoint everything, but you're not normal.
Because she wakes up and says, "Open the blinds."
No, but I don't. But that's he's trying to think of something. Like I'm sure at some point I'm like, he comes down and gets his coffee, and I go, "What are you doing? Get some sunlight in here." And I'm
Yeah.
like,
Oh, look at-
Psychopath.
it's a psychopath.
Did you turn the heat up?
No, I
Did
don't
you
like
turn
it if he's turned the heat up.
I didn't
So-
turn the heat up. Did you
So
turn
this is correct. This is
Okay, fair. But
But
thermostat
it's like,
paranoia
you know,
happens.
I go, sometimes it gets too hot. I can't
Cabin
sleep
fever.
right. Okay.
You can't do much in the winter.
Right.
I
guys
hate
are-
it.
But
I hate the weather. I hate
otherwise,
it.
what is? I mean, okay. So I do say don't. Sometimes I've said I don't want you to ever turn the. He'll turn the heat up to 76.
I've never turned it up. 73 is my
crazy.
highest.
73
I
is
never
pretty
went to-
high, though.
73
73
is high?
Yeah.
Then he'll leave.
No.
I try to
And
say
then you don't
68,
know that
70.
it's up, and then all of a sudden
Yeah.
in the middle of the day you're like,
Cooking.
take it.
Cooking.
Oh, really? Why don't you just walk and look?
Dogs panting.
Yeah, then but I don't realize that someone's turned the heat up, and I'm just like doing stuff, and then I'm like sweating, and then I go over to the. I go, oh, that's why.
And you have to
Maybe
sit
you're
down and kind of.
Yeah, and then I open a window, and then it's a whole thing.
whole thing. Rip off a hoodie, and then you're nude.
Yeah.
Nude vacuuming.
Then I'm getting my packages in the nude.
Right.
It just
and the
then he
guy's
comes
coming in,
and
and
then,
yada, yada, yada.
Oh yeah, you sexy, you're taking a shower.
UPS.
UPS. Is that what you said?
Yeah. It's pretty gay. I hated it when I said fuck you to myself.
Well, I liked it.
Thanks.
I thought it was wonderful.
Rich, what's going on?
Nothing. I'm just thinking.
She said you're an emotional roller coaster.
Oh,
Is he a little
he's
short-circuited?
he's- Oh my gosh! You see how he just talks.
Right.
This is him being completely not mad or anything.
Right. When you lose something, or
Oh, this is what I feel about Rich is that there's no lower level of hysteria.
yeah,
He goes from being a normal
mm-hmm.
whatever this baseline
Welcome
Right.
to the agreeables.
too
To-
red-faced.
They kidnapped
Red-faced.
my children.
Yeah,
But it's about anything.
anything.
No, she thinks
Dropping
I'm in a bad
his
mood.
keys.
Right. God damn it, straight to hell.
They've taken my children.
She thinks I get mad when I'm not mad. She
Right,
accuses
but
me of
but
being
that
mad.
behavior, what is it then if you're not doing that? And
I'm not
also,
mad.
if we're locked in a car together and you're getting angry, do you think that's just
Why
only
would we
in
never
you?
been locked
Right.
in a car together?
Do you know when we're driving in
Driving,
New
if-
York or
if
something?
you're-
I mean, stuck in traffic? I don't get mad in traffic anymore. I let go and let God.
That's good.
Rich,
Because there really is no
you're
point.
yelling constantly.
You haven't heard me yell in traffic ever in the last
Okay, but
month.
this is what I think. This is what I think happens that you don't notice even that.
No,
you're
once in a
doing
while
it.
I'll say something to somebody that almost kills me in the car. I'll go, "Hey, buddy," but I don't
Yeah,
yell
oh,
in traffic.
that's
Hey,
right.
buddy.
So that hey buddy really upsets me.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you think I'm getting mad at hey buddy?
But first of all, buddy,
Oh.
But anyway, it's fine. He's
Am I a
supposedly
good
getting
person?
better. I
Am
don't
I a good
see it.
person? Yes or no?
I think you're an amazing person.
Yeah, that's what I'm
You're the
saying.
best person. And when it snowed and I looked out the window and I could see you down there
Shoveling the snow and
in the snow while it's
Oh.
still snowing.
yeah, because
Snowboard
I wanted to
there
get the
Snowboard?
first.
doing it.
Yeah, because if you wait, then it'll be too much.
Right,
Yeah,
so you have
you
to
get
get
it
ahead
I
of
said,
it.
I did it
I said,
twice.
this is a man.
Yeah.
Yeah, when
Hi,
I'm
Rich.
yeah
Yeah, I did.
took
I
the
did
logs
learn
out
about
of the fireplace today. Got that ready.
Good
to
job.
You see me
Lock
work
the
around
door.
the house all the time, huh? I
You're
have a tool belt.
fantastic. There's nothing wrong with you at all.
Perfect.
The emotional roller coaster needs work, but otherwise, you're doing great.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for letting me.
What do you want me to say? What would be a better way for me to phrase that?
Can any of your ex-boyfriends be as handy as I am around the house?
I tell you what, Rich, I don't even think this is the first time because we just had this
Yeah.
conversation that I've thought of an ex-boyfriend in 25 years.
You guys been together a while. They kind of
In 25 years, you had an ex-boyfriend.
Okay. But
But she wasn't even thinking of him.
I was
while-
not thinking. I was like,
while they were
where's
together.
my actual
Yeah.
She
husband?
exaggerates. A
Where's
lot.
Rich?
She exaggerates. She does, and that's I live with it. Like she doesn't know.
But
how
I
to piece
exaggerate
time.
in a good way too.
But she doesn't know how to piece time together. Like for
Okay,
instance,
so
I don't want to
like-
get into this. Like I told her a story that happened 7 years ago, and she goes, "Oh, it just happened." But
Right.
some
Okay,
from
okay.
7 years ago is still in her head, and she thinks it just happened.
I see
You
what you're
brought
saying.
it up literally. We talked about it last podcast.
Yeah.
But you brought it up a couple days before that.
That
So
was
even if it
something else.
happened 7 years ago, I didn't realize it was an incident that I already knew about. I thought this was a new
I see what you're saying.
incident.
I see what you're saying.
that
There
you
are
just brought up.
time-blind people who will be like I've dated people who are like, I was in line in TSA for like 90 minutes, and
Right.
I'll be like, it was probably 30
Right.
at the most.
Right.
People love to oh, it took 8 hours. to get-"
Right.
They don't
I
have
add
clear-
a little. I do add a little time to things. Sure.
Right.
As we all do.
Oh yeah, I wrote.
I've
for-
sat on. I've never sat on the runway for less than an hour and a half. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
I was locked in an elevator.
We were locked in a
once.
plane for 3 days.
Yeah. I was locked in an elevator for 50 minutes.
That
I do
sucks.
tell people it was an hour.
Yeah, I would round up on that
Yeah.
because 50. Did you say 15 or 50?
I was
That's what
actually
people
hoping it would be longer because I was like knowing that the
Yeah.
story was going to be.
Well, you could have
I
got
know.
more out of them. They gave you a bottle of wine.
They didn't give me anything. They didn't even give me a bottle of wine.
Where was it?
I thought they would give me. It was at a hotel in San Francisco or something.
Okay,
Oh,
it's just you.
Or Arizona, maybe. Oh, maybe it was
I
Arizona.
don't
It was
know.
you, just you.
Just me.
Oh.
I got in the elevator and
Diddle yourself.
Yeah.
no, but I
Were you on all fours?
I couldn't get any phone service and
I would diddle myself.
I started to write my goodbyes in a phone app in my
Okay.
notes app.
Okay.
How it wasn't a big enough building. If it crashed, it would have fucked you up.
Oh no, I thought about it. If it crashed, I was like, but I was ready. I was like, it would have definitely. I was like, this.
How high up do you think you were?
I don't know, like the 20-something floor.
Oh, you would have
Oh.
been squished,
Yeah.
and I would have got my RV.
So I sat down. I was hot as I am, and I
Yeah.
took off my sweatshirt, and I was just standing there, sitting there, writing
You
in
pressed
my.
the shit.
I would have had an anxiety attack because I have anxiety.
Yeah, I didn't. It's. I really came to death so quickly. I realized I have no fight in me. Like there's not.
yeah,
there
I
was
know
no
what you
like.
mean. Yeah.
I'm going to scream until someone opens this and I'll get out. I was just like,
None of
well,
that.
I guess that's that.
None of that. Like, yeah.
I came.
Yeah.
I came around to death very
Like,
quickly.
yeah. If I woke up in a panic room, like the movie room.
Yeah,
then-
yeah.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay,
Yeah,
you're-
I'm not.
I guess-
Fuck that. What if you woke up, like, say you died, but you didn't, and you woke up in your coffin, like in Kill Bill?
Oh my god.
That's my biggest
That's
fear.
so fucked up. I just watched The Vanishing. Have you seen that scary
No.
movie?
No, I don't watch scary.
We don't watch those in
Ew.
our house.
I-
And it's a French movie, so of course it's fucked up.
Yeah.
Maybe it's Dutch, still fucked up.
Oh God! Even
Yeah.
their like regular
even like-
dialogue
I know.
is scary.
Yeah.
I don't even
And they're
like.
always like erotic
It's like
too.
quite crisp.
I don't like foreign. I don't even like
Great.
foreign comics. I don't want to hear your
I
dumb
know.
accent. Shut
All
up.
right.
Oh, you stupid. Take that back over the fucking ocean.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Rich, you
What?
love Ricky Gervais.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah, you.
Yeah. But I like him as a person too.
right.
But I see him as a star, like not as. I see him more as a TV star. He is a comic, but
Like an
he's-
overall person.
Okay,
Than a
try-
stand up. Like
than
a
a
guy.
stand up, like just one stand
A
up.
personality.
You know, and I like Jimmy Carr too.
Oh shit! Here we go. Now we're listing
Because he was in
Yep,
a movie
okay.
too.
comedians with accents that Richard likes. Here we
There you
go.
go.
Well, he was in our movie. Remember?
No, I don't. I don't remember.
You do remember?
I don't.
So
Ooh,
what? You saw
Jimmy
somebody
Carr.
buried alive in a movie?
yeah. Last scene is the TV is dark, and then you just see.
Spoiler.
You're not gonna watch it.
Not me, but some people might.
Oh.
If you a Dutch, it's
Okay,
called.
spoiler.
What's it called?
It's called The Vanishing.
The Vanishing.
Oh, what I wish every night.
From the Netherlands. I love listen, it doesn't affect me anymore because he says it all the time,
Yeah.
but I think we all know the truth.
Yeah, that Rich is. That Rich is.
Bonnie, where are you? Where are you?
Buddy!
If I die, Rich, I will come back as something
Really?
so
Hold a
that
golf
you know
club.
that it's me.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. I don't know what yet. But okay, an alligator
bird?
on a golf course.
No, a bird. I like
Yeah.
birds.
No, an alligator on a golf course.
no,
That way you'll
no,
know, and it's going to come right for you. Don't be scared. That's me. Okay?
Oh. Why? Because of your reptilian skin?
Yeah. Do you know
What?
that I started to think that maybe I am, because of my psoriasis, I'm part like Palladian or something.
Right.
Like maybe I'm
Palladium.
yeah, or
I wanna work
or
there.
Anunnaki.
Oh,
I'm not a gray. I'm not a gray. I'm too tall.
you think you're so much smarter and you use words that
You're
Nope.
probably an alien. Do you have
Bruh, motherfuckers
you
out
have
here
a-
saying behooved.
What?
Do you have a little mole right here?
it's hard to get up over my muscles. Hold on. No, I don't have a mole there.
Oh. But why'd you look if you don't believe in that shit?
I was just making
Whoa.
sure. Maybe you saw a mole and you're trying to do a bit or something on me.
I just made it up to see. So that's,
Well, it's good
so
to check for moles anyway. So,
thanks.
you know, cross that off the
This
to-do list.
fucking idiot, she pops a pimple on my back. Next thing you know, they're
Right.
cutting a big cyst out of my
Okay,
back.
it was a
Gross.
cyst. It was big. It
Gross.
was yeah. It
You got a
it
big thing on
ruptured
your back?
inside. I
Years
couldn't
ago.
get it to come out, and
Then they had to pull it.
you could still feel the
It-
divot in
Ew.
his back.
It was like a big piece of sushi that they took.
Ew, you didn't feel that? You didn't feel that?
What, when they took it out?
Like when it was in you? Like,
No, it was
my
just.
back hurts?
It was like.
I was like, whoa, went right in.
I used to have a picture of it.
God,
I want to see
was
a
like,
picture.
It was like a big piece of sushi.
oh God.
They took it out of my back. It was. I don't think I still have it. What happened?
It did ooze a bit, right? It was oozing too much, I think. And I
What
started
happens to
getting
your old
scared.
picture?
You're like, oh my God, 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 fuck, 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 fuck.
That's
I used
when
to
you
get-
come.
Yeah.
I used to get these big
Ew,
cysts.
ew, ew.
I used to get big cysts behind my ears. I used to get these
Yes.
cysts.
What do you want to say about the cyst behind your ear?
You got your
This
cyst on
guy,
your ears.
he will not believe that he's autistic, but watch him. We're having a
right.
conversation.
No, you're not.
Could he
You're going,
stop?
blah, 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 blah.
Whatever.
We're riffing, and 4 times I hear.
You-
I used to get cysts in my ears.
Yeah.
I used to get cysts in my ears. I used to get these
know.
cysts in my ears.
How long? I used to get a cyst in my
I
ear.
used to get cysts in my ears.
You guys are funny, don't you?
No, but it's so weird that you wouldn't.
What?
When you and Colin last week were back and forth about people I didn't know, did I? I got a
used to
cyst in my ear.
No, I wish you'd have a fish in your mouth.
Tell us about the cyst in
What
your ear.
happens? Can you lose pictures after you have too many or something?
No, I think they also.
Oh, here it is.
Oh, great. I'm nervous, but I will check it out. This should be on Ripley's, believe it or not. Let's see. Bruh! Ew!
Let me see.
That's
I
so
don't know.
gross.
Ew.
It was in a.
Yeah.
Ew.
Danny, I'll
I
send
didn't
it
know
to you.
it came out like solid like that.
What's that?
He wants you to put it up.
No, don't put it
Do you
up.
have any photos of your back when it was?
No, it was just in
Leaking?
my back. It was in my back. It
But
was
isn't it a good thing I found it?
Yeah.
a little pimple. Ooh.
Wasn't little.
Yeah. Little.
Well, that was under the pimple, under the cyst. But I used to get cysts, but they had to cut the bag out so you don't get them anymore. But they would get like these big cysts.
Aren't you glad you came on the
Yeah.
podcast?
This is great.
Isn't this wonderful?
This is
Isn't
great.
this better than
love-
having a boyfriend?
Yeah, it's sick. I love hearing about Rich's bodily fluids coming out of his butt.
If I have to hear it, so do you.
You're right.
Why do I have to go through it alone?
Where you working this weekend? Are you working?
Freaking Cincinnati.
Which one?
Go bananas.
Oh, that asshole, Mike.
Oh.
I don't know.
Why?
Oh, go to Skyline. Do you like
I
chili?
haven't been yet, but
People
I'll
say
check-
it anytime you bring up Cincinnati. They're gonna say the Skyline. You gotta do it.
Gotta get your spaghetti with chili on top.
Oh, God.
It's a delicacy.
Is that what someone else told you that?
Either
Are you a person who leaves your hotel room?
like if it's like a walkable area, I'll take a little walk.
All right,
For,
take a
I
little
will
walk. I'll
leave
take
my
a little
hotel
walk.
to get coffee.
Do you work
Yes,
out at all
yes.
in the gym? Do you lift?
I go to Orange Theory, so if there's one within
You go to
2 minutes,
what?
this gym called Orange Theory.
It's a little bit like CrossFit.
Yeah, it's like
It's like a ladies.
yeah, it's like a ladies class,
Oh.
and they're everywhere. They're like as
You do
popular.
timed things. It's right. It's
Time
like
treadmill.
45 seconds on or something.
It's more like time treadmill, and then they show you weights. It's
oh.
like floor treadmill.
Oh,
or
it's
whatever.
got to be
like
fucking
berries.
horrific.
Why do you like?
Do you work out?
What
What do
is
you do?
wrong with you?
You can tell.
What do you,
He's one of these people
Little deadlifts?
that goes to the gym.
Presses?
You've seen them. They sit on a machine and look at their phone.
Not me.
Every
Not
time you
me.
look over, they're
No.
just looking at their phone.
Not fucking me. I work out.
He's a gym.
I mean, I know he works out, but for whatever reason, you don't see it. You just turn and look, and he's.
She's a
looking at his
liar.
phone.
She's a liar, and
I know that he works out. Look at his muscles. Of course, he works out.
Right.
You just don't see it.
you don't.
right.
You don't.
Why are you so triggered all the time?
What's your workout routine?
I don't have a routine. Today-
Yeah, you do. You put it on the wall and you check it off.
I have a routine. I have a routine.
Yeah, what body part I did that
Well,
day.
what's okay?
That's
what
a routine. I want to hear like,
Well,
okay,
today I
tomorrow's
did-
Wednesday. What are we
But
doing?
she didn't
I
know.
know
She didn't
today
mean
I
like.
did chest.
What's your
You did chest?
Today I did chest. Yesterday I did back. Today I did chest. So tomorrow
no
I'll do.
routine?
Right.
He's like, routine. Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
No, it's not a routine. It's what I do.
Today I did
Then
50,
go.
50 crunches, 20 squats.
Every 3 days I do sit-ups.
This is the most
Not
routine.
routine.
It's the most regimented lifestyle I've heard in my life.
Oh, maybe he doesn't know what routine means.
Oh, maybe.
Oh my god!
Maybe.
Do you know what routine means?
I'm in one now.
Yeah.
Wake up, anger, go to bed.
But why are you so angry? Why does this upset you so much?
Because you lie. You said I don't work out. I don't sit on my
Okay,
phone.
but we're past that. Then we went into routine.
Yeah, what's the...
Well, we didn't pass that. You passed
I didn't say you didn't work out.
You
I
do.
said very
I'm
specifically
not the guy at the
he
gym
works
on the
out.
phone. I'm not the guy on the phone at the gym.
I think it's a funny thing. It was just meant as a comedy bit that every time I look over, you're looking at your phone. You're not
Never.
working out.
Hardly ever in the gym. Hardly ever.
But
Maybe between sets.
there's no reason to argue this. I'm just doing a little comedy piece. Obviously, you work out. I've said you work out. I've never seen him work out. That's basically the comedy bit. If
Right.
you're gonna get that angry about it, I've seen. All right. I've seen him lift. Like, what do you want from me? Just pure facts all the time?
Yes.
Oh my god. I bought him some kind of like weights that he never uses. He likes to do his own thing.
Mhm. The weight.
Is that a fact?
So the weight part
No,
might be
sometimes
the
it is.
issue here. There might be some
What?
lingering emotions regarding this
Yes.
purchase.
Good Lord. No, it's just
You didn't
because
notice my weight.
everything I've ever bought him as a gift he doesn't use. I don't know why.
Come on, he loves.
Hey, she lies.
She lies.
I use things.
I like the
I
butt
wore
plug.
the V-neck. You watched me wear it.
I love the V-neck.
They could hear you downstairs.
I don't care.
You're mentally insane.
Am I?
Oh God.
I'm the one who lies, but you're like, she's psychotic.
I'm just asking if she works out. I didn't know she goes to some fucking.
Orange Theory. When
I've
people
never heard
say
of it.
stuff,
Oh, right,
okay,
yes.
then you go, oh, I've never heard of it.
Well, you
Tell us
remember
more
in one
about it.
place, that means you can go to all of them.
Horrific.
It does.
Did
Can you go to all of them?
Did you guys ever like each other?
Who?
You guys.
Yeah.
Rich and I.
Yeah. That's what I've been wondering the whole time.
I tell you what, I love Rich and I like him so much. The thing, and this is truth. This is truth, and people who listen to our
She's
old
got to
podcast-
hold her hand when it's true.
Yeah.
I have to look at that.
That's true.
My point is flimsy. I will stabilize
I am
it.
a vegan, so I can't quite.
It's hard to.
I can't hold up my arm on its own. No, he fights back. If I'm just joking or having fun, he goes, she's lying, she's exaggerating, all these things that I do that I think are funny and being funny. He gets triggered by them. And then he has to defend himself. So I say, don't defend yourself. You don't need to defend yourself. But then he has to defend that he's defending himself and it spirals downward.
Right.
But I can't stop
How come
being
nothing
me.
how
What
come
I
nothing-
think is funny.
How come nothing ever spirals upwards?
It would.
Quit scratching.
If you took the pill.
Oh, liar.
Whoa.
Again, we just
Boom.
talked about this.
Talk about a routine.
Oh my god! I know exactly. I don't do any kind of routine of any.
Other than
short.
pecs,
No, I do
triceps.
I don't do legs. 'Cause
Really?
My knees. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
wanna
but
fuck-
your knees would feel better if you did
Uh,
legs, right?
I
gotta strengthen
fucked
those
up my
quads.
knees on my inversion table. I think.
Oh yeah, those are
because you're laying upside down and it's pressure.
I know. It's pulling on your shit.
You know what an inversion table is?
Yeah, my mom has one.
Really? For her
Yeah.
back? Does it work?
Dude, my mom just has every exercise equipment.
So
you could
why
ever
you
have.
want to see my gym in the basement?
Yeah, I want to see it. They have a
Is your mom
Pilates.
single?
No, she's a husband.
Oh,
she
that's
married
right,
a rich guy. They have
Really?
Sorry.
yeah, they have a Pilates reformer and an indoor pool.
Oh,
It's crazy.
An indoor pool really says
pretty
something about
sick.
your wealth.
But I will say it's like
situation.
a 70s house, so it's very like kind of like recreation center
That
vibes.
sounds
like wooden.
amazing.
Yeah, it is pretty nice. Okay, you got the free weights, you got the racks. Oh, you got a little punching bag. Cool.
Yeah. No, she's not hung up. We have a in-ground pool.
Was that
That's
me?
sick.
We have a built-in pool. Yeah.
I would like to
See,
swim
this
there.
would be like if I were to be like, I'm not hung up. I don't get hung. He doesn't hang me up. Why would you say that? See, I'm being you.
No, you're not being me.
Yes, because that's what you do when I'm being funny.
Oh,
Yes.
I don't do it when you're being funny. I'm doing it when you're lying.
You don't have to think of it. I didn't think that was funny at all.
I thought it was pretty good.
You
She
see,
laughed.
yes,
I was-
yes,
I
it's
She
fine.
liked it.
Listen,
It's fine.
That's a laugh.
Sorry, you didn't have to. You live in Manhattan or Queens or Brooklyn? Or-
Queens, Astoria.
do you have a car or do you?
No.
Not in life. You don't own a
I
car.
don't have a car. Yeah. I came to New York with a car, but then I
Oh, we're done.
totaled it.
We're done.
Oh, we're done. See ya.
Oh,
We're
They
done.
can sit on the edge of their
Woo!
seats thinking about my
We
car.
did it.
Wait,
Time
so-
is up.
like when you do a gig, like say Connecticut.
How do
Long
you
Island.
get laid in your
Oh,
car
yeah,
if you
exact-
don't have a car?
How do you pop the trunk and throw the bodies in there?
How are you sex trafficking without a vehicle?
I'm confused. You put it in your bag, baby.
You work.
bag?
You work downstairs, don't you?
Yeah, I work downstairs. I'll take the train in.
Oh, you take the train.
I'll
in.
take the N train down. For
Oh,
35 to
Good
40.
stuff.
And an Uber home.
is that what
Uber
you?
home.
Is that what you
Yeah.
call the N train? Because you can't say it.
Yeah, a lot of black people are on it.
God. Ew. I did not laugh at that or participate in that comedy bit.
Sorry, we have a woke comedian here.
Well,
Well,
So
wait,
you'll go to Cincinnati to see. You'll fly
yeah,
there.
I'll fly. I'm like,
You
I
fly
live
out of-
10 minutes from LaGuardia.
Is that what you fly to LaGuardia?
Yeah.
Is
Every week.
It's been years. I heard they remodeled it. Is it nice?
It's nice.
Is it
Especially
nicer
if you fly
than Newark?
Delta. I don't know. I heard Newark's
in this
nice now.
podcast,
In this podcast,
we
we're
rate
talking
airports.
Newark. Better now. JFK. Boo.
Do you get to go into a lounge? Are you a lounge person?
Yeah, I don't really go in there anymore though, because
Why?
They're overflowing with people, and everyone's at the buffet with their little plates.
The United Lounge is nice.
They're like, "Oh, this chicken French looks good.
I know.
Yeah.
Did you try the tofu slaw?"
I told Rich the other day that I go into the lounges and don't get one single thing, and it makes me feel so rich.
It is cool to sit there and not go to the buffet. I feel like going to the buffet is admitting like I'm a little piggy.
I've seen people like taking.
Yeah.
They have like chips sometimes. And people
Yeah.
just be like
Yeah, they-
grabbing chips.
grabbing
and throwing them
chips.
in
It
their
wasn't
bag.
chips I put in my bag.
Oh, you.
Cookies.
That's
Those
a comedy
cookies.
bit by Richard Voss.
Just giggles. It's fucking giggles.
Oh, sorry. I
Shit
forgot.
and giggles over here.
What's your shirt say?
My wife will not be happy. This
Let's
is what
see.
I get in the car. on
Right.
the
What
way
did she get?
home.
Yep.
What's that say? Let's say.
Lasai.
What's that mean?
I don't fucking
It's like-
know. It's French for
It's for when you're like complaining about something and then your friend's like, I know, and you're like, Lasai. Anywho, what are you up to tonight?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so
No,
much.
we haven't even gotten started.
What? We're definitely done.
We're doing a Rogan episode. Get out the
definitely
cigars.
done. God. Come on.
All right.
Protect
Do
our-
you work that club?
I never been, no.
Why
I don't-
not?
I guess I went there once, but I do the creek, I guess.
Oh,
I
there's no club you shouldn't work. No club you shouldn't work. That's how good you are.
oh, thank you.
I disagree.
Yeah. Bonnie said she has a couple more years.
Well,
A little bit of work to do.
actually,
How long you been doing
Yes.
stand up now? How many
I
years?
started 2016.
I thought you were going
8
to say
years.
26. I was like,
What?
Yeah, 26 years.
Oh, you only been doing it for 8
I went to a
years?
school of the arts.
You gotta
Yeah.
be happy with it where you're at for 8 years.
Yeah, I feel good. But it's good to learn, like, doing the road. Like, if you do every weekend, that's how you learn, like, oh, maybe I don't want to be out every weekend.
No,
You know what I mean?
That's how you learn how you hate it. I actually don't like this job at all.
You know, the positive thing of hating my life is that I learn what I hate about my life.
Well, the thing
Just- I
about
don't hate my life,
stand-up
but,
is
you know.
that you have to kind of hate it for a while because it's so hard to do
Yeah.
until you get your own audience, and then you have this bubble where you love it.
Yeah, you
'cause
can
it's your
you can goof off and go
yeah,
crazy.
But then you hit another level where you're not good again.
I know.
I'm
So-
5 levels past that.
Right. Well, you never got your audience, so you'll always.
Are you
be
kidding me?
Right,
You'll
you're still
always
sort of
be-
doing that.
You'll always be hilarious.
You know.
An audience will fucking destroy your sense of humor. I'm sorry. There, I said it.
Oh yeah.
It is true.
Especially when you first get out when you get out on the road. Oh yeah, I know.
getting
It's is becoming famous.
yes.
You're fucked after that.
Yeah.
I went
Hard to
through
come
that.
back from that.
Yeah, it is actually.
I've
And it
been-
can only happen once. So people who try to rush it,
Mhm.
bitch, you only get this once.
That's
Right.
not true.
When you wait. I mean, like
There's up and
for
downs.
some. Well, I mean, like big introduction to the world.
Yeah.
Like, wow, everyone know. For example, Matt Rife will not have another.
Big, everyone.
Yeah.
Like Dane. Dane had a big,
Yeah. Like a big.
Well,
Obviously, you
I
can
think
continue to
But
crush it
somebody-
after that.
But somebody like Shane could always keep because she's
No,
so
but they're
good.
hilarious. But
True.
But
Yeah,
most
yeah.
people are that get
Yeah.
that big.
I mean, I don't know what Matt Rife does, but someone like
I
Shane,
think Matt's gonna be fine. I think he's gonna like.
I couldn't tell you one joke. I don't know if I ever met him.
I get what I meant to say was what you only get that opportunity. That opportunity will come, so why not delay it more and more and more? Because
So you
when
can
it
be
comes, you're
great.
funny as fuck.
It's like
When
two.
people are like,
So you're
oh,
ready,
I'm,
yeah.
I'm 4 years in, nothing's happened.
Right.
At
You
4
should want-
years, nothing should happen.
Or even just like people around my to like 15 years in being like,
Right.
you have so much time to.
Yeah.
The further you, I think about when I auditioned for JFL too early, and I was like, I wanted to go this year.
yeah.
I would have been so bad.
But I
would've bombed.
I do have a little bit of a different take. As I just think the comedy part of it doesn't matter that much. Like your jokes don't matter that much. It's like
I don't think the joke. Yeah, it's you.
Right.
They people come to see you, what you
Yes.
have to say about any
Yeah.
topic.
Yes.
That's why when you do an audition and they're like, I don't know, we're not really looking for someone who talks about this. I'm like, well, I can talk about more stuff.
Right.
Yeah, I know.
It's just what I chose to showcase for
Yeah,
that stupid
right,
audience.
Yeah,
Bitch ass, did you not take away that I'm like funny, comedic, personality, charming?
Right.
well, that
You give me the topic, I'll give you the funny.
Yeah.
Bitch.
ISIS.
Yeah.
Next topic.
ISIS.
well, I those whole festivals. There's only one good festival left, Skankfest.
Yeah.
Well, no, Moon Tower and
I think
Moon Tower
Lasai is right.
and South by Southwest are great. They're good, and Skankfest. Those 3 festivals.
Here he's doing it again.
Well, there's
The lists.
those are the only 3 left anyhow.
Oh, and Netflix's joke. And
Oh yeah, we did that.
Netflix.
Oh, that's
JFL Vancouver, where I'll be February 19th at the Billboard Cabaret.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Vancouver's fun.
Vancouver's fun. Would be
Yes.
cool to live there
Good
if you were
city,
rich as
yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, you'd have to be.
Yeah.
Real.
ooh, talk about a flight.
I know. I'm flying 6+7 connection.
Oh, there's no
I'm connecting in Montreal.
nonstop.
Wait, you're doing
Oh.
JFL in Vancouver?
Yeah.
Or
Some sort of
Air Canada?
it's some sort of gathering of shows.
oh, cool. That'll be fun. You'll see.
I think
You
it'll
know
be
what's
fun.
great about the festivals
Yeah, Air Canada.
is you get to see comics that you never get to see.
That is true. Yeah, you're like,
that's
hey.
the best part about any
Yeah.
of those festivals.
Yeah, you meet a fuck ton of people, especially at Skankfest.
Well,
Yep,
this was
this
fun,
was fun.
guys.
Sorry.
Thank you so much.
And like I'll run
everybody.
into like a lot of other headliners because
I know you never get to see people.
Yeah.
Hey, I've seen your face on the club wall.
Right.
Yeah.
You were a couple of weeks after me.
Oh yeah, did you like that place?
Yeah.
No, me neither.
The
Well-
ceilings are too high. So high.
So plug your dates. What do you want to plug?
Hey, you guys, MaddySmithComedy.com. You know, just come out. Come to a bunch of cities.
Wait, Maddy Smith.
Maddy Smith.
Maddy Smith.
Comedy.
Comedy.com.
Cool. This weekend I'll be in Milwaukee. I don't know exactly where. It's on my website. Next week, the Rio, Comedy Cellar, Las Vegas. Just tons of stuff. Go to richvoss.com and see my dates. I have a bunch. Oh, I'll be in San Jose and just wherever. Wherever.
All right, I'll keep you posted with my Instagram, everybody. All right.
That's what Bonnie does.
Thank you.
Me.
For better or for worse. worse, worse.